down yonder.
Another young stallion trying to beat that black devil out of his herd.
A fat chance any horse has with that killer. Look at him.
Man alive, look at that demon unwind. Boy, just a cyclone done up in horsehide. That's all.
I'd give a month's wages to get my rope on that critter.
Well, who wouldn't? I killed 4 horses trying to get my loop on him.
Say, now's our chance while we've got him away from the herd. We'll surround him and rush him. You 2 fellows get behind those boulders down there.
Okay.
Bob, you and Yak go around and get to the head of the canyon. When you're all set, we'll rush him. Don't let that horse get you a foot, or you'll scatter your carcass from here to Denver. You take straight to him. Come on, Pat. Are you hurt, Slim?
No, I'm all right.
Give me that rifle, Yak. I'll rid the range of that killer.
Stop! Don't shoot that horse, mister, please.
One side there, boy, you'll get hurt.
I'd rather you wouldn't shoot him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah!
What'd you do that for, you little buzzard?
I couldn't let you shoot my horse, could I, mister?
Your horse? That man-killing devil?
Yep. And if you promise you won't shoot him, well, I'll prove it to you.
Prove it to us, boy.
Promise you won't shoot him?
If he's yourn, I won't. But you got to prove it by laying hands on him.
You ain't aiming to call up that man-killer like he was a lapdog, are you, boy?
Here. Here. Here, Rex.
Look out, kid. Don't let him near you. He's plumb poison.
Here. Here.
Well, if I wasn't seeing it myself, I wouldn't believe it.
Well, how long has this thing been going on?
Oh, about 2 or 3 months.
Well, I wouldn't have believed that that critter could ever been hammered into behaving.
It wasn't hammered into him, mister. It was petted into him. I found him all tangled up in one of your barbed wire fences. Half starved and all cut up. So I took him and I fed him and kind of doctored him. And see, we became swell pals.
Well, you win, boy. I reckon he's your horse. But take a tip from me, and don't ever try to ride him, because if you do, he'll throw you so high, you'll starve to death before you like.
Thanks for the advice, mister.
But if anybody says he sees what I see, he's just an ornery, no-account liar.
Bury me not on lone prairie, where the wild coyote will howl o'er me, where the rattlesnakes hiss and the winds blow free. Oh, bury me not. Hello, Jimmy. So, that's the wild horse you've been telling me so much about, eh?
Yes, sir. And ain't he the prettiest thing you ever saw wrapped in horsehide?
He sure is a beauty, son.
He never would come all the way home with me before. But today when I got off, he followed me and kind of begging me to ride him.
Well, gentling a wild horse is a real man-sized job.
Don't go too close, Dad. He looks tame, but he's a killer, and he hates men.
What?
Well, he has a reason to hate them. If it wasn't for me this morning, well, one of them would have shot him.
That's the way with men, Jimmy. Most of them ain't fit to associate with a good horse. That's what drove us out here, where we needn't have much to do with them. Why, I remember when...
What's the matter, Daddy?
Oh, anybody at home? Don't let that man see me. Don't even let him know I'm here.
You ain't asking me to lie to him, are you, Daddy?
Get rid of him some way. Anyway.
Who owns this ranch, Sonny?
Me and my dad,
What's your name?
Jimmy Hicks.
You know anybody around here by the name of Williams? Jed Williams?
No, I never heard of him.
Here's a picture of the man I'm looking for. Maybe you've seen him.
Yes, sir. I've seen that man.
Where?
He was working for the crossbar outfit 2 or 3 months ago.
Where is the crossbar?
Right yonder, the other side of the range, just beyond the gap.
Thanks, Sonny.
I got rid of him, Daddy, and I didn't have to lie. You was working for the crossbar ranch.
Was it my picture he showed you?
Yes, Daddy. But he said your name was Williams. What does that mean?
It means I've got to get that picture before he shows it to anyone else.
No, Daddy, he won't let you bridle him.
High nonsense. I bridled horses before you were born.
Daddy, he'll kill you, Daddy. No.
Don't try to stop me.
Look out, Daddy, he'll kill you. Look out. Back. Get back. Back, you wreck. Back. Daddy. Oh, I hate you, you killer. Oh, Rack. Oh, you killer. I wish I'd have let him shoot you now. You killed my daddy. Daddy.
Don't, Jimmy. It was my own fault. He don't trust men any more than I do.
Daddy. Daddy, where are you hurt?
Oh, here. And inside. Here. Oh.
Don't worry, Daddy. I'll hook up the buckboard and we'll go to town right away.
Oh, no. You mustn't, Jimmy. I mustn't go to town. Promise me you'll...
Daddy! Daddy! Speak to me! Oh. Gee, Daddy.
I found Jed Williams' trail. He's launders through the gap. We ride!
Boss. I wonder what's up. Been following you fellas for 3 days.
What's all the excitement?
Cardigan's slipping one over on us. He's got a fleet of trucks and he's taking equipment into that oil field, and number 1 says stop him.
We can't stop now. We're hot on Williams' trail.
Number 1 says stop those trucks.
All right, Rollins. You take the boys and stop Cardigan. I'll go after Williams.
Come on, man.
Take your positions, boys. One man to a truck.
Okay,
All right, here we go, boys. Let's go.
Come on.
Gee, Mr. Cardigan, I didn't recognize you. I sure thought we were being held up.
Well, you're liable to be held up between here and the oil fields.
Well, who'd want to steal any old second-hand oil equipment?
Well, they don't want to steal it. They simply want to wreck it. Just the same as they tried to wreck the derricks and the engines and everything else at the oil field. Everything I got in the world is on these trucks, fellas. Now, we got to get them through.
Boss here with you.
You bet. I knew I could count on you, fellas. All right, boys, let's get rolling.
Can any of you men tell me where I can get a doctor? My dad's hurt pretty bad.
What happened to him, Sonny?
Got trampled by a horse.
Red, get Doc Marlowe. What's your name, Sonny?
Jimmy?
Jimmy what?
Jimmy Hickson.
He's pretty badly hurt, Doc. You'd better drive him over to my office, Sonny.
All right.
I reckon you better bring him over here, Doc. Over there? What do you mean? I mean, that man is wanted for murder. His name is not Hickson, it's Williams. All right, boys. Get him over to my office.
Wouldn't give much for that feller's neck.
No, sir.
Are they gonna hang my daddy now, mister?
Why, no. I reckon not, Sonny.
Yeah? The sheriff's office at Milesburg.
Jed Williams at Slocum? Sure we want him. I'll send a deputy over the way to fetch him here.
Boys, there's news for you. What do you think of that? We've got Jed Williams at last.
Who is this Jed Williams, Sheriff?
Well, he owned the ranch that is now the Milesburg oil field. He sold for salt and skipped out the very day he committed the murder.
Great. Give me the story and I'll get on next.
Sure.
Pepper, Jed Williams arrested.
Give me Pepper. Oh, extra Pepper. Jed Williams arrested.
Hey, boys, bring me up a paper. Room 203.
Okay, be right up.
I thought you would like to know about this, Mr. Hornbeck.
Good heavens. Jed Williams arrested.
That's the answer?
To what?
That's the explanation of the hoodoo at the oil field.
What do you mean?
If Williams has been hanging around all these years, he's the one that's responsible for these attacks on the oil field.
That's exactly my sentiments, and I said so all the time.
Oh, you said nothing of the kind.
Well, I said something about it.
Bob.
Anyway, our troubles are over.
Maybe they have just begun.
Anyway, it's a good thing they've caught Williams.
Yes, it was, because it was a cold-blooded murder.
Do you gentlemen really believe these accusations?
Yes, don't you?
No, I don't.
Well,
You mean you don't believe Williams really committed this murder?
I do not. And I'm going to defend him. Take a telegram, Miss Hall, please. Jed Williams, care of Sheriff, Slocum County, Oklahoma. I have just learned of your arrest. Always believed you innocent and intend to act as your attorney now. Important you say nothing to anyone until I see you. Signed, Hornbeck. That should be county instead of city. Well, gentlemen, Well, it looks as if this meeting is adjourned. Get that telegram off at once, please.
get a load of this. Jed Williams has been arrested in Slocum. I wonder what the voice will say to that. The voice.
The voice speaking. Williams is under arrest at Slocum. You know what to do. The voice has spoken.
For once, I'm ahead of the voice. My men are already on the job.
Get ready. The trucks are coming.
Are you and Stuffy all set?
whose car are you driving?
One more payment is mine, brother.
That's a falsehood. That's my car and it was stolen.
Anything you say, partner, but get out of my way. I'm in a hurry.
You can't get away with my car, mister.
What's the trouble, Shorty?
You remember my car that was stolen something? This fella's got it and he won't give it up.
This is his car. Get out.
Go away. I'm in a hurry, brother. Hold on, boys. This is a private fight. Unless his friends interfere.
Hey! All right, come on. Get him. Come on. Get him. There he goes. Boy, what a soft. Boy, what a beaut that. Get him. There he goes. There he goes. Put him again, boy. Come on. Get him. Come on. Hey!
Show's over, boys. Let's get rolling. All righty, boys. Let's go.
Are they all fixed? And Cardigan thinks he won that fight.
What are you fellas doing here? And I told you to stop those oil trucks before they reach the field.
What makes you think they'll reach the oil field?
You mean?
Yeah. Well, you lost Williams' trail, eh?
How do you know?
The sheriff got him here in jail.
You mean he's here?
Yeah, and we were just going over to take care of it.
I'll take care of this myself. You fellows get on your horses and be ready to leave town quickly.
Come on, come on. Hey, you ain't going long, boy.
I gotta go. This is my dad.
That's none of my business. Get off that wagon.
I can't. What am I gonna do? I gotta go.
Oh, never mind, Jimmy. Well, Sheriff, take care of the boy till I can send for him, will you?
I sure will.
Come on, come on. We better get going.
Daddy. 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 Daddy.
Hello, Hornbeck.
Carey? When Williams gets in, let me know at once, will you? I'm going to handle his case.
Sure I will.
Can I use your phone?
Sure.
117, please. Miss Hall? Williams answered my wire yet? Well, I'm very anxious to hear from him. As soon as the wire comes in, let me know at once.
Just got a new rigging. Let's try it. the Sam Hill do you suppose that means?
I don't know. But if anything happens to my client, it may be unpleasant for you, Sheriff.
Hello. Get me the sheriff of Slocum, quick.
Never mind, Jimmy. Everything's going to be all right. Is William safe? I reckon so. He just left for Milesburg in the custody of Deputy Sheriff O'Brien.
I'm Deputy Sheriff O'Brien. I was attacked on the way here and robbed of my credentials.
Must have been one of William's friends, helping him make a getaway. Come on, we'll organize a posse.
Hello?
Hello, Sheriff? Well, get in touch with him at once. We've just received warning that Williams will never reach Milesburg alive.
Daddy. Daddy!
Here's where we get Williams.
Grab his gun, Daddy. Did your face get it?
If Williams hits,
Come on, Daddy. Come on.
like the lane forest ahead, boys.
Well, if it's a fight they won, what are we waiting for?
Who's that beer, Daddy?
Got to jump!